What are you thinking, little man? What will you dream of on your first night? Before this life gets so complicated. Sorry about sleeping on the couch tonight.
No, don't be silly.
I promise it'll just be one night.
It's fantastic you could be here. I don't think I'll go to bed tonight. I think I'll just look at him.
You got a name?
Name? God. A name.
No, you can always call him Richard. I'll give him my permission.
Thanks, mate. As ever, your head is stuffed full of great ideas.
It's good, though. Fits everything. If he works in an office, then he's Richard. If he's a butcher or a street cleaner, he can be an informal Rich. And in his private life, he can be a plain dick.
You'll get it back.
Yeah, I know. Just wish she could have been here tonight. I bet she does too. I'll get her some flowers tomorrow. And some perfume. Oh, what's the name of that perfume she likes? Damn. Is it Charlie or something? Tramp. Perfume's too risky. Get her some chocolate.
Can you sleep?
At least. No, I can't.
Good.
Who's the last person you were in love with, Lise?
Certainly not you. Which must make me quite unique around here. What did Emma say to you this evening?
We're trying to work out how Louise knew about us.
James has been telling her. He was there when I went round this morning, lying to her, telling her that there's still something going on between us.
Hey, well, there's not.
I know, I know there isn't, but it's like his wife said it would happen, that as soon as he felt comfortable with me, he'd move on, he'd find someone else to fall in love with, and this time it's Louise.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Then why is he there? Why is he ringing her up, dripping poison into her ear? I mean, he's already got you kicked out, hasn't he?
He hasn't got me kicked out.
Come on, open your eyes. Do you want this wedding to happen or not?
So is there going to be a fight then?
Well, I don't know. Maybe Emma's saying it wrong. She can mess things up sometimes. And Louise is too sensible to believe anyone lying to her.
Yeah, when did you start dating sensible girls?
Don't know what I'd do if I didn't marry her. Not in a wussy way, because it's obvious what I'd do. Cancel the wedding and go to work every day, but God, I'd miss her my whole life. Can't believe what happened last year could ruin this as well. You know that Jerry Maguire film?
You complete me.
She completes me.
Go and see her in the morning.
Yeah. Some flowers and chocolates.
No, just go and see her, mate. Forget all that crap. Tell her she completes you. And as long as she doesn't remember, it's a quote from your favourite video, she'll melt in your arms.
Hi.
What are you doing? I told you not to come round.
Can we talk?
Go downstairs. Go downstairs.
I'm not going without talking because I think there's been a misunderstanding.
Okay.
And you complete me, Louise.
Just go downstairs.
Okay. I've got you some flowers. Can use them to brighten the place up because, Jesus, Lou, I've only been gone one night. I've let the place go something rotten. Is this my stuff?
I want you to go.
Okay, but I'm not still seeing Emma, Lou. I don't know what gave you that impression.
I don't care. I just want you to leave now, please.
When can we talk?
I'll call you.
No, we've got a wedding in 2 weeks. I can't wait for a call. We've got to sort it out today.
But not now, please.
Well, then tonight, I'll take you out for a meal.
Okay.
Because you complete me, Louise. Take you out on a date.
I was just about to hide under the bed.
Well, he's a manipulative little git, isn't he? How many times did I beg you not to see him, How many times did I get down on my knees? All right, darling. All right. Come on, Mummy's here.
And what?
And plead with you not to get involved. Because I did, didn't I? Did Mummy? Yes, she did. She did. Oh, what a lovely poo. Good boy.
And why was that?
Why did you never like James?
I don't know. Just instinct, I suppose. Anyway, Louise is far too sensible to believe anything that slimeball says, so I wouldn't worry about that.
Unlike me.
Unlike you, yes. Who hasn't got a sensible bone in her body. You see a handsome face, doesn't she? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. You see a handsome face and you just start to swoon. Men are not heroes anymore, Emma. They slide up to you in bars and drop drugs in your lager. Who was the last man you knew who arrived on a snorting steed and whisked a maiden off her feet,
Delivery for Miss Crane?
Yes, that's me. Thank you.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Oh, excuse me, doesn't she have to sign anything?
Oh, yes. And would you like to go to the movies tonight? See a sexy film?
That would be lovely, yes.
What time do you finish?
6.
Okay. I'll see you later.
He is gorgeous. Oh, God. We've got that book reading tonight. Well, bring him along. Don't go to a sexy movie. Bring him to a sexy book reading.
Amanda! Can someone help?
Hey, shh. What are you doing?
How's our smallest friend?
He's asleep, so pipe down. Who's that?
Oh, it's Thingamajigs. It's a bargain.
It's a bike. I told you she'd notice.
The baby can barely burp, Michael. I don't think he's ready to ride a bike yet.
Don't worry.
It's got a whole taxi load of stuff. Hungry hippos, a blackboard, chess.
Chess.
Did you get anything?
A sock. And you?
Just a toothbrush.
Right.
Why are we doing this?
Because it feels fantastic.
I'll go.
Okay.
Break, you bugger.
Sam, honey, can you go to your room?
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations, Dad.
Thank you. Here's to Michael, Amanda, and whatchamacallit.
To whatchamacallit?
Why are you going to call it anyway?
Ah, well, interesting point.
Oh, no.
I said to Amanda we'd draw up a list.
Why didn't you sort this out before he was born?
She refused to find out about the sex, so I refused to discuss names. Now, what about Horace?
What's he doing here? What about it?
Congratulations, Michael.
Oh, thank you. Thanks.
Everyone all right for a drink?
Yeah.
What was he doing round our house when Emma turned up?
Come on, James. You've got to help out here. Michael's losing it trying to find the kid a name.
Nero?
What is it with this Roman thing?
All the lads in the city are giving their kids Roman names.
Pontius Pilate. I'm being nearly serious here. He's got a duty to give his kid an original name, not something boring like Raymond.
Pilot Owen.
Sounds like he works for EasyJet.
He's not looking at me. He hasn't acknowledged me once.
Julius.
No, come on. It means useful and with a downy beard.
Now, what could be better? Let's put it down.
Why was he there?
I'm going to tell you something now, in the spirit of friendship. Because one of the biggest things for me over these last few years has been my friendship with you. And I'm telling you this for the sole reason that I want you to hear it from me and not in a year's time from somebody else. And that is the sole reason. And then obviously I'd like to talk about how it affects me. I can't say it. Not because I'm afraid of what you might say, but because I'm ashamed of myself.
You slept with James last night.
Why would he tell Lou I was still seeing Emma? Why is he saying these things?
All right, mate. How's things with Louise?
Oh! What's been going on? What have you been saying to her? Look, why have you been telling Louise I'm still seeing Emma?
Who told you that?
Emma! And what are you doing around our house talking to Louise?
Because she's Emma's friend and I... Look, I don't know what else Emma has told you, but why would I tell Louise you were seeing her if you weren't? I'm telling you, mate. Emma is off her tree at the moment. She's doing everything she can to get me out of the way and split you two up before the wedding.
Yeah, and why would you do that?
Because she still loves you! Are you blind? Why else do you think she's messed up everything in her life the last 2 years? She's never stopped loving you.
Look at that.
I never told Louise about last year. She saw how upset I was and guessed. And I feel terrible that somehow I'm responsible for you two splitting up.
You'll be right. And we're not splitting up.
No, I know.
We're going to be all right.
Look, I know it's none of my business, mate, but I'll steer clear of Louise for the next couple of days. I think she's going to take a bit of calming down.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing her tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, we've got a date. We're going to sort things out. Going to be all right.
This is madness, Louise. Why are you letting him do this to you?
I didn't let him do it to me.
But this is the way he works, can't you see? He's doing everything he can to just drive a wedge between you.
Emma, he's heartbroken.
Over what? Over me? He's never cared about me. I thought he was right in the centre of my life, but it's like he's never been there. I can't even find anything of his to throw out. Look, who told you about me and Rich? He did. Who told you it's still going on, and who slept with you the first night he could? Now, he has got a history of this. He makes himself indispensable to you. I mean, he doesn't seem to care about who he's hurting.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
The person you need to trust and believe is the man you're about to marry. That's the most important thing. And I just hope to God James doesn't tell him about you and last night, because that's more than we ever did.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. Who are your friends here? Who are the people you have known for years? Who are the two people who love you?
Well, then why did you go behind my back?
Okay. Remember how you felt last night. Remember how you feel now. And ask yourself, why are you doing stupid things with men? Things that make you feel bad. Things that are making a bad Dad's situation worse. Because that's how I felt every day in my last year with Mark. And if I could take back what I did, I would, but I can't.
When are you going to go see the baby?
I don't know.
I think they're going to have godparents. And as you're the only person they know who believes in any of that, I think they're going to ask you. I hate James.
Why?
Don't know. Seemed a good idea at the time.
Is he all right?
Yeah, I was rubbish. Haven't hit anyone for years. And that time I got the wrong person as well. Louise, we're not in the same position as James and Emma, are we?
I don't know, babe.
Oh, God, I need you. I couldn't stand losing you. Let's talk about the wedding.
Okay. What do you know about it?
A lot.
So why haven't you really helped me organise it?
That's not true.
Okay. What flowers am I having in my bouquet? What are you and Michael doing for buttonholes? What's the first course being served at our reception?
Oh, damn. Well, I know what colour your dress is going to be. Don't go, please. Don't go. Tell me more about the wedding. I'm really, really sorry for everything.
Tell me more about the baby.
Our conversazione, which was warm now, and yet contained our habitual erudition, continued the length of the Pont Neuf. And as the sun set behind Notre Dame, that most sexual of all Western European cathedrals, I turned to him and said,
Herman, can you check in, please? We need a bike to go to Putney.
I turned to him and said, you are what you are, and he is what he is, and I am what I am.
Thank you, Bob. I'm sure we'll all agree that's been a very enjoyable 2¼ hours.
Thank you.
Now, we have a question and answer scheduled, but maybe if we retire to the wine box, questions could be addressed to Bob informally. That is, if it's fine by you.
Everything's fine by me.
Okay. Now, I'm sure we'd all...
Okay, I've been given a question. Bob, how far is your book a sequel? A sequel. How far is your book a sequel to your earlier work, My Mother Was My Mother, which, if I can say, I enjoyed very, very much?
Is it a sequel?
Yes.
Well, thanks again, Bob Jabal, everyone.
Tell me about our first date.
Oh, yeah.
What did you say?
Now, what did I say? I can never remember.
Yes, you can.
Well, I said that you've got beautiful eyes, which you have. And then you said that I had a beautiful nose, which has always bewildered me.
That was fantastic, that was. That was fantastic. Do you remember all that snorkeling in Australia? Don't be so rude.
No, I remember.
All the colours down there.
Yeah.
That big yellow fish.
Oh, yeah, your friend the fish. Who obviously fancied you because he wouldn't leave you alone.
Why did he do that?
Well, I think he was just plucking up the courage to ask you out.
That was the best thing I've ever done.
Hello.
Should we get the bill? Oh no, that's not mine. Hello?
Hi.
No. No, you can't.
I need to talk to you, love. I don't know what I was doing the other night. I want to explain.
Can I ring you tomorrow?
Well, can I come around tonight? I mean, I can be there in 15 minutes. I won't stay.
No, let me ring you.
Who was that?
No one. Doesn't matter.
I wanted him so much in the restaurant. More than I have for ages. And just now was the first time in days that I forgot everything, and it was just him. I wonder if he's thinking the same.
Thank God my back held up. All the time I was thinking, don't lock up. Don't lock up on me. If she'd allowed me back and my discs had slipped again, it would have looked so psychosomatic. I'd never have been able to explain it. Maybe there is a God.
If we keep this, now, maybe it'll still work. Maybe in the morning things won't feel so heavy. Maybe we've got a chance.
Did you find that when you got home from hospital, because this happened to me and Simon,
Yeah.
that you sat on the sofa with this new person lying between you, looking up at you? Did you think, oh my God, what do we do now?
Yes, yes.
And have you found that your husband went out and bought the most inappropriate things?
Martin went out with his mum and bought an enormous wardrobe. They couldn't even fit up the stairs.
Simon went out, you wouldn't believe this. He bought a swing ball for the back garden. Do you remember them?
Oh, well, there's nothing for them to do, is there, poor dears? How long have you got off work, Michael?
2 weeks, Julie.
Have you worked out the problem with the name yet, Mike?
Let him be. He's serving biscuits.
Yeah, actually we have. Now, Michael wanted something Roman, but I wanted something a bit more modern. So, we've compromised and we've decided to call him Russell Crowe.
I don't know why you're all laughing.
You're not being serious.
No, really, we're going to call him Russell.
My grandma's got a dog called Russell.
Really?
I think I'd like to have a rethink about the name Russell, if that's all right.
Of course it's all right. I only suggested it the other night as a joke. I was amazed when you got all excited about it.
Well, I've been trying to find Heroes to name the baby after, because I have this theory that you live up to or down to your name. And if he has an heroic name, what he does in life will echo in eternity.
Right, and you think Russell Owen is a heroic name, do you?
It's as heroic as Russell Crowe.
Exactly. It sounds like you're describing a blackbird scurrying around under a little bush or something.
So this theory of mine's rubbish, then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So what are your names?
Gosh, Benjamin, Thomas...
Oh, God, what a bore. We need something unique.
He's unique because he's him. His name isn't going to make him any more special. He can't get any more special.
What about Clint?
Hello?
Why haven't you called me?
Oh, hi. How are you?
Who's that?
James.
Why haven't you called me, Louise?
How you doing, Chief?
Fine. How are you?
Fine and dandy. Have you seen Emma?
No. Have you?
I've not seen anyone, really. Just cut everyone out for a bit and hold up here. You don't actually want to speak to me, do you?
No, can I have a word with Louise?
Lou? Has she just gone out, mate? Can I take a message?
Where's she gone?
Dunno, just went.
Can you get her to call me?
Yeah, sure. What about?
Emma.
Okay.
So is the wedding still on?
I think so. I've heard as much as you have. And Bluebeard seems to have disappeared as well.
Oh, well, thank God for that. So, come on, what was your revenge on him? What did you do to the bastard?
Well, I feel quite good about it, actually. It was very therapeutic, and I've undoubtedly got my message across.
You're embarrassed about what you've done, aren't you?
No.
Come on.
I cut up his sock and sent it to him in a jiffy bag. Second-class post.
Oh, right, nice touch.
Well, I thought so.
But you're hardly Lorraine Bobbitt,
Are you?
Well, what could I do? I could hardly go crashing round the town hall like some deranged witch. I don't want to show him how much he's got to me. I don't want him to feel good about himself.
Well, I'm sure the sock thing will make him feel really terrible.
So how's your little miniature Michael?
Fast asleep.
Like
a little angel. You know, all those horror stories you hear about babies squawking the house down and keeping you up all night, you're a load of baloney. I think people just make them up, I really do. It's been 6 hours.
2 men, 1 man, and his dog.
How's he going to singing at the top of your voice about mowing a lawn? Ow! This bloody bite! Can't you just ask him to stop crying? How am I going to do that when I don't even know what his name is? Come on.
10 men, 9 men, 8 men, 7 men, 6 men, 5 men, 4 men, 3 men, 2 men, 1 man, and his dog Spot.
Twiglets?
Have you seen Bridget Jones, Lisa?
Yeah,
Do you think it was good?
it was all right. A bit silly.
Are we all on the beer?
Well, is there any more wine?
Are you gay, Jeremy?
No, I'm not actually.
Then why are you drinking wine?
Did you like Bridget Jones, Sean?
Yes, we saw it last night, didn't we, Herman?
Who's this?
Bridget
Bridget
Jones.
Oh, yes, that fat girl.
I don't think she was all that fat, actually, did you?
She was a bit porky.
She was fat.
Yeah, but wasn't it refreshing to see somebody ordinary on the screen? Someone with an ordinary face and who wore ordinary pants.
No. That's why you have readers' wives. When I go to the movies, I want to see some sexy girl with big tits and preferably a gun. So I can imagine taking her to bed, huh? Is that what you say?
Yeah, I do.
But the whole point about Bridget Jones, and why it's been such a cultural phenomenon, is that, well, it gives a voice to the slightly frumpy, slightly insecure woman who we haven't heard speak before.
Who wants to hear what fat people have to say?
Well, I do.
And me.
Are you all being serious here?
How was your parent craft group?
Well, it was strange because it was everything I'd always dreaded it would be. I mean, there was one topic of conversation, well, 2 topics actually, if you include husbands, but it was all about babies. And I found myself saying the most extraordinary things that if I'd have heard somebody else say them, it really would have made my toes curl. And I just wanted to talk and talk about how he looks when he sleeps and about how incredibly angry he gets with the world when he can't, and about what it's like to smell the top of his head when he's lying on my chest.
Ooh, Councillor Thomas, have you had a personality transplant?
Well, do you know, I think I have. And I'll tell you something, there's no way I'm going to let somebody else look after him when he's 6 months old. I mean, what kind of nonsense is that? Before he can sit up or talk or understand what's going on. It's funny, sometimes I've thought about you in the past and I've got really angry.
Oh, God, not you as well.
No. I mean, angry about the decisions you made. I couldn't understand why you had to give up on your career when you had Sam. I just thought you were giving up on yourself, you know? But now I admire you for it.
Thank you.
Because despite being educated and liberal and clever and all those fantastic things, this is the most incredible thing we'll ever do. And next to this, careers are nothing, really, are they?
Come on, they are.
Well, yes, they are. Of course they are. What am I saying?
Yeah.
And of course I'll need to go back to work and kick some Tory ass when I'm ready. But I'm kidding myself if I think it's going to be in 6 months.
Now this is music. Nothing gets a party going like this.
Have you read the latest Julian Barnes novel?
Yeah! Woo! Everybody get up!
Why are you ignoring me?
I'm not.
Oh, come on. I thought you were my friend in this.
What we did was a mistake, James.
I know. We shouldn't have done it. I've been tearing myself up trying to imagine what you think of me now. And you shutting me out has just confirmed my...
James, I'm just trying to put my marriage back together.
I couldn't bear it if you thought bad of me as well.
I don't. We made a mistake.
Has he moved back in?
Of course.
And you're sure of his commitment? You're sure it's not just the last thing for him before he goes? I'm only saying this because my wife came back to me before she left. We had this fantastic week when we hardly got out of bed. But really, she was finding closure. Was saying goodbye.
It's not like that.
You've been totally honest with each other. Look, I know it's none of my business, but I don't want to happen to you what happened to me. Is he talking honestly about Emma, about the recent stuff? Have you told him you slept with someone else while he was away? Is that why I got punched?
No.
You've got to be honest, Lou. You're getting married. This is your whole life. You can't take something like this into a marriage and expect it to work. You can't spin this away. It'll come back and sink you.
I just want it to be right. I just want it to work.
Then you've got to do what I should have done. Force him to be honest.
Am I the only one doing this?
What are you singing?
A bit of Van the Man. Show this joint some quality crooning.
I like your other friends. But this lot are not fun, are they, Sinead? I mean, books and movies and books and more books. It's like they've never learned how to have a good time with themselves.
Well, it'll be better next time.
There's a next time.
Well, this is my life, Herman.
Don't try and change me.
I'm not.
I mean, I don't try and take you to boot camps, do I? Or tank maneuvers.
Well, why not?
Because you wouldn't enjoy it. I don't want to dress you up in things you don't want to wear. I embarrassed you tonight.
No.
Tonight I did, yes.
If this is going to work, we can't not live in each other's lives.
But this is your life. Where's mine?
Show me.
You won't like it.
I will. I will.
Here, I bet you do a great Frank Sinatra.
But I don't.
I thought you were a Tom Jones fan.
Am I?
Well, sing Delilah then, go on. Hey, Trevor, can we get the playlist thing over here? We've got a Tom Jones fan.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the loo before I get into something I don't want to do.
No, hang on. Let's give Emma a ring on a mobile. I'll hold it up in the air, you sing My Way, and she'll fall at your feet, mate.
Rich, we don't want to turn up at the church with secrets, do we?
No, of course not.
I want complete honesty from you.
I know. I know you do.
I've got something to tell you, and I'm really sorry. But if you love me, it's going to be all right.
What is it?
I slept with someone the night you went round Michael's.
There was someone there in the morning when I came round.
Yeah.
Who? Who? We were only apart one night, Louise.
I know, I'm sorry. I was upset.
Did our bed?
And now we've got Richie Rose.
Oh, Jesus.
Richie Rose, everybody, with Grandazing Van the Man.
Come on, Richie. Come on.
you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Oh, the morning sun in all its glory, preach the day with hope and comfort too. You fill my heart with laughter, you make it better, ease my troubles, that's what you do. There's a love that's divine, and it's yours and it's mine, like the sun. At the end of the day, we should give thanks and pray to the one. Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Fill my heart with gladness, take away my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. Shouldn't be here.
You look terrible. Have you been up all night?
Yeah. I've just been walking around. Cheers.
Why haven't you been home?
It's not going to happen, Emma.
The wedding?
These feelings you still have for me, can you not?
I don't have feelings for you.
Then why is it coming back to haunt us?
Because I've told you, but you don't believe me.
You're going to tell me it's James you slept with, aren't you? That's what he told me you'd say.
Okay, just get out of here, Richard. Go on. Just get out, because I just don't need this.
I'm so nervous. Evidently, there's a double-decker bus being sunk at the bottom of the lake, so that'll be good to see. I should never have watched Jaws last night. I remembered there was a diving scene in it, but had totally forgotten about the shark. Still, the lady from the council assured me there are no sharks in Bedfordshire.
It's really nice. It's a little bit cold, and visibility is poor, but...
What do you mean, poor?
Well, you know, if you hold your hand in front of your face,
Yes?
you can't see it.
Well, how will I be able to see you?
Don't worry. I'll stay close, I promise. This is what diving's about sometimes. Imagine you're a police diver, searching the bottom of a lake for a murdered corpse. Hey, come on.
Have you seen the bus?
Yes, it's a number 72.
I wish I could do something to help. If Louise believed anything I said, I'd go around there now. But what's the point? Go home, Rich. Take control. If you really want to marry her, you've got to do the bravest things.
Why wouldn't you even get in?
I've never been very good about getting into cold baths. Ask my mother.
It's not cold. If we're going to drift dive in the North Sea, then we're going to have to experience temperatures worse than this.
The North Sea? I had dreams of the Caribbean.
On what money, Sinead? How often will we get there?
Don't be cross with me.
I will be cross with you. You think bad things all the time. You think, oh, it's a little murky, or, oh, my fingers are nippy. You don't think that when you're down there, even in a place like this, and you look up and see the sun coming through the water, and you float up into the sun. If you can dive here, Sinead, you can dive anywhere.
I don't want to dive anywhere. I want to dive in the Caribbean.
That's nicer. What's the point? What is the point?
Well, diving in a cesspit near the M25.
No, us! Why did you watch that stupid movie?
I was trying to be keen. I thought it would be an educational experience.
This is an experience. This is what it's about. Not some film.
Is everyone on the champagne?
You know, the best thing about having this baby is that I can drink again, and I can smoke again.
He looks terrible. She doesn't. She looks like she's lost half a stone. I'm so glad I had my hair done.
Right. At the risk of upstaging this weekend's wedding...
Is it still on?
We have
Why hasn't he
decided
told
to have
anyone?
a sort of naming day celebration.
Why does Michael feel the need to make a speech whenever there's more than 2 people in the room?
Quiet in the cheap seats. Who the hell's that? Sinead and Herman.
Oh, why did you start your speech without Sinead?
Do we have to listen to it again?
Where's Herman?
Gone.
What do you mean, gone?
He's gone. Just now. He's roared off towards Highbury Corner shouting, "What's the point? What's the point?"
But you were so in love.
I know.
Oh. Oh. Listen, honey, we'll talk about this later, but let's not go in there like this. They're all in happy, clappy, let's name the baby mode.
You will talk to me about it, though.
Yeah, of course. But let's not go in there and bring the atmosphere down. Okay? All right, come on.
If he wants to make a speech, he can make a speech.
I know he can.
Well, so what's your problem, Emma? Is something good happening in someone's life? Do you feel the need to get in there and start messing it up?
Louise, I don't want to have this conversation. I'm here as a godless godparent, and then I'm going to go.
Good.
Right, I know you've all been waiting to hear the name of, what's-his-face.
Yeah, hang on a minute,
and
hang on, sorry. I think you should apologise to Emma.
Oh, OK.
I think she should apologise to James, because none of you know how badly she's treated him.
And you do you?
Yes! And if you think this wedding's going ahead this weekend, Richard, then you've got to cut her out of your life completely, because James says she'll stop at nothing.
Yeah, all right, that's enough, Louise. I'm not going to stand here and listen to you slag her off. Emma's been treated appallingly by that man, and at every step she has behaved with dignity and restraint.
You don't know anything.
Well, if he's so hurt about her, how come he's so quick to jump into bed with you? That didn't mean anything. Yeah, not to you it didn't. Look how vulnerable he's got you, Louise. You don't talk to any of us anymore. He's got you completely isolated.
He's heartbroken.
Oh, God, he's not heartbroken. I know exactly what he's like.
How do you know what he's like?
Because I've slept with him as well.
When?
During the election campaign.
Why?
Because we were ahead in the polls. Listen, I mean, it was before we got back together. It was...
Oh, what's this bike doing in the hall?
Is London always this exciting?
Louise,
Just go back in there, Rich. Go back
I don't want to go in there without you. I don't want to go anywhere without you.
This is too difficult.
I know. Listen, I figured a way out of it. Just think what it was like being us last week, when we shut everything out. We're marrying each other, Lulu, not everything else. Not what you did last week or I did last year, and not them in there. It's us, me and you, and we're good together.
I can't marry you on Saturday.
It's a new day on Saturday. Darling, why can't we just spin it like that?
I can't do it.
Don't go, love. Don't go.
Say something, Michael.
I'm just, I'm in shock. I mean, I've got to take my hat off to the guy. He's had all 3 of you. It's an amazing achievement.
you smash James's face in?
That would be playing into his hands.
Anyway, you've already done that.
Oh, Augustus.
Yeah, but we're calling him Gus, okay?
Oh, that's a weight off my mind.
Hello, I'd like to order a bite, please. Yes, and you have a young German courier who's been very efficient in the past. I wonder if you could send me him.
Sinead.
Thank you. You're the most efficient courier service in London. I congratulate you. We're different.
I know we're different.
But these books are full of romances between completely opposing personalities. Look.
Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly, yes. And Gavin, the swarthy, tempestuous doctor who meets Minty, the aromatic nurse, at a field hospital up the Congo.
Diving's not good up the Congo.
No, I don't imagine it is. You're my romance.
Yes.
So I'm not going to let you ride off.
Good, because I didn't know where I was going anyway.
Come here. In your leathers.
I was going to go away this weekend. Some friends of mine have got a house on the Dorset coast, and I thought, well, instead of being here thinking about the wedding, I'm sure it'd be all right if you came with me.
James, I really don't want to be with you.
That separate bedrooms, everything, I promise. Just friends. You don't want to be here alone this weekend, do you?
Rich, what are you doing?
Have you seen my black shoes? Oh, no, it's all right.
Do you want me to stay?
I'm not going to cancel this wedding, Louise. I love you, and I'm going to turn up at the church. If you want to spend the rest of your life with me, and I think you do, then you'll turn up in Coventry too. Everything's still ordered, so I'm carrying on.
Yeah, well, there's carrying on, and then there's carry on, isn't there? I mean, this is ridiculous.
I'm going to be there, Louise, and I want you to be there too.
What do they come in a taxi for? Your dad would have picked you up at the station.
Hi, Mum. Good to see you.
They're rob dogs, those people.
Yeah, just give me a hug.
Mr. Rose?
Which way did you come? Quinton Road, Daventry Road, turn right into the Cheezels, and then left into Ardicombe Grove.
That was about it.
Hey, Dad.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm not actually married yet, though.
Well, come on in, come on. You're staying with us until the wedding, aren't you, Michael?
If that's okay.
Of course it is.
You'll feel better after we're out of it. We won't think about it once.
Okay.
Let's just go for the lid. Louise?
I've never been involved in something so absurd in all my life. It's ridiculous. His mum told me to rehearse my speech in front of his cousins. And they said I wasn't funny enough, and it needed working on. And I'm not even going to get to deliver it.
How's Rich?
I'm still carrying on as though it's all going to happen. Have you heard anything?
Nope.
Well, what are we going to say to everybody at the church when she doesn't turn up?
So why did you marry Mark?
Because it was easier than leaving at the time. And why did I throw myself at James? Because I wanted him. Why did I pursue it even though I could see what kind of man he was? Because it was just easier than being alone at the time. So, come on. What makes you happy, Lou? Because that's what it's all about, always.
What makes you happy?
Oh. Sam. Sam, in the morning, getting into my bed. Sam making me laugh. Just watching him grow older. You know, become someone. My friendships with you and Amanda, who I love. And my job. I'm not going to tell you to marry Rich tomorrow. You've got to work out what's going to bring you happiness. And only you know if it's him.
Hello. Hello, Mrs. Rose. Don't fuss.
Well, we don't want you letting the side down, do we? I'll be inside.
Okay. Oh, hello. Hi.
Is Amanda coming?
Nope, she said she could live without watching you and me humiliate ourselves.
Charming. Is she coming?
Who? Who the hell do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
We came up last night.
How are you feeling?
Okay, under the circumstances.
Why did you go out last night?
Herman and I got married this morning.
What?
They did.
This is one strange day. Oh, go on.
You're late.
Get in the church.
Tell me where I'm going to go.
Is that it? Come on, I want a beer.